Hello, everybody, and welcome to ISO Comics, the weekly comics report with Mike and Ming, where we always get it fast, and we never get out of the way.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell is that? Why do you have to get out of the way? It's an audible medium.
Yes.
It's you listen to it. You don't have to look at it.
No, man, he's trying to sound like Todd McFarlane. Play a little clip at the beginning.
Todd McFarlane trying to be badass, and he comes across as
He comes across as no ass.
He comes across as like my third grade gym teacher.
He does.
Holy crap.
Mr. Gassensmith?
Mr. Gassensmith, yes, that's right.
Third grade gym teacher? Yes, Mr. Gassensmith.
That was his name, Gassensmith?
Yes.
Nice.
Right. Mr. Gas for short.
Yeah. Well, I actually had a teacher in 7th grade named Mrs. Gay. So, G-A-Y. Swear to Christ.
What was that like? Well, back, you're older than I am. Back in those days, gay meant happy.
It was 7. No.
Gay meant happy, Mike.
No,
so it was okay. Mrs. Happy.
No. They took it back, and it meant something else.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
Mike's
good, thanks.
Mike likes Mrs. Gay. Or
Mike, actually, no. Mike had no use for Mrs. Gay.
Really?
No.
No, not at all?
No, she was a
hot?
tyrant. No, she was a 50. Oh man, no, we're not going to talk.
Okay,
we're not
talking about.
We're not going down that
subject
path.
for another podcast.
Yes.
All right.
But, Todd McFarlane, you get out of the way.
You got out of the way for ISO Comics.
Yes.
Broadcasting live from the home of the comic book
and
men.
we're here.
Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Sesh live. You hear me live?
Oddly enough,
live.
we weren't supposed to be here today. I can't believe I said that. Can't believe I said that, but we weren't even supposed to be here today.
No.
But something happened.
Yes.
We're supposed to be at Myrtle Beach.
Dude, we're supposed to right now. We were supposed
Fun
to be
and sun.
We're supposed to be sunning ourselves on the white sandy beaches of Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
Didn't happen. Don't worry. Well, hold on. If you're going to Myrtle Beach, if you're going to XCON World, don't worry.
Don't
worry.
Don't plot yourself.
We're still coming. But
yeah, we are. We are coming down a day and a half later. That's all.
A little over a day. A day and 2 hours.
All right.
Day and 2 hours.
Day and 26 hours later.
I'm kind of bummed out. I'm all like thrown off today.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if you feel the same way.
Oh my God! I came in and Walt's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. He's like, you're not supposed to fucking be here.
He's
asshole.
like angry at me, like, "Get out!
Get out of here, ass! Get out! Get out right now, asshole!" Like you get out.
Most people are like, "Oh, thank God you're here." No, it's get out, you dick.
Yeah, we had a 8:56 a.m. flight today, which means you got to get to the airport 2 hours early, which meant we had a 5:45 airport shuttle pickup.
Holy crap! I had my alarm set for 4:50 this morning.
4:50.
4:50 in the a.m. because
it
takes me a while to get up.
Yeah, so last night, I'm packing. I bought a new money suitcase. Got wheels, like a big boy suitcase.
All right, like mine.
Instead of like a duffel bag.
You got like mine.
Like a Baltimore Orioles duffel bag
Okay.
that I got free at the gas station.
I got you.
Now it's time for a big...
I'm with you. The Citgo next to the Baltimore Orioles.
Yes.
Baltimore Orioles and Citgo.
You would think I'd get some real luggage, right? Because I do travel a lot.
And you've got that comic book man cassiola.
Well... But okay, sure. But you've seen that Samsonite shit's expensive. Luggage is not cheap.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
That for American Traveler, whatever where all that takes a licking, all that, you pay for that.
Yeah.
You got
to
pay for that.
Did you go to Rob Bruce and ask him to go looking for
Yeah, he
him?
went to the Collingwood Flea Market, picked me
crap.
up I mean, he said it was good.
It sort of smells funny.
Smells
like
funny.
a body.
Yeah, and I think
like 8 heads, but
and I'm like, why is there racist paraphernalia? In there? He's like,
why does it smell like kerosene and a cross?
Yeah,
it's weird.
He's just like, shut up.
And what does a cross smell like?
Shut up! I got a good deal on it for you.
Don't say nothing.
Right. Don't say nothing.
Don't tell anyone.
So I got a big boy suitcase, loaded it up.
Spray painted off the swastikas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my toiletries in order, all that stuff. I'm ready to go.
Gotcha.
Ready to go. I'm excited. And then I get a text. It's like, hey, got some bad news. Flight's been canceled.
Oh!
I still don't even know why yet.
We'll find out when we get down there.
I checked the weather. Weather was clear. It's not weather related. So I don't know.
No, there's a radar snafu, according to Rob Bruce, who knows everything about everything.
Is that what radar
he said there's
snafu?
Yeah.
Why did all the other flights get out on time and weren't
I have
canceled?
no clue. But who knows? It could have been anything. But
maybe we weren't meant to be on that flight. Maybe it's like freaking Final Destination.
Or maybe it's like Twilight Zone. Because if it's Final Destination, I still owe it death, and fuck that noise. I'm really not.
I don't owe anything to anybody.
Yeah, seriously. Allie Larder, unless she's wearing whipped cream bra, I don't want to know nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I'm all thrown. I was, had everything to a schedule.
Yeah.
Get on the shuttle.
We were going to see Godzilla tonight.
Good on Myrtle Beach. It was called a celebrity guest hosted screening of Godzilla tonight.
Which we weren't the guest hosts. So
I think we were.
Were we really?
Well, here's the thing, Mike. XCON World. It's their 7th one.
Okay.
We were invited down as special guests.
Yay.
We were listed first, so does that mean we headline? Let's just say yes.
Okay.
I don't want to have a big ego or anything.
Did anyone call us to ask us about the Godzilla thing? Then I don't think it was us.
No, but they may have talked to our rep. Maybe we weren't going to get this info until we actually landed and be like, all right, here's your itinerary. We need you to host a Godzilla screening. We need to do this. It's happened before where we don't know what we have to do before we get there until we get there. I don't want to get a big ego. I'm like, all right, we ain't so special. There's some noted creators down there. There's some Walking Dead cast members down there. Like we ain't the shit down there. Until I saw something not 5 minutes before I came to sit down at this table, Mike.
Okay.
What I saw made me happy. It was kind of cool.
Yes, actually, you shared it with me. So tell everyone.
What I saw, I hopped on at XCONMB is the Twitter handle, and I saw a XCON World billboard, Mike. And on that billboard are the dates, the location, the website, and a blown-up photo of Brian Johnson, Mike Zapsik, and myself. Woo-hoo. On a freaking billboard. So I thanked them on Twitter. I was like, hey, thanks, this is really cool. I don't believe we've been on a billboard yet.
No, we haven't.
No, so that's...
And not just in Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
But I heard all over the state.
They said they put them all over the state.
That's kick-ass.
Isn't that weird?
No, it's great.
Is that weird? Do you think? What kind of reaction do you think we're getting on those billboards?
Pretty much like that.
Or is like, why are they putting some Chinese kid on that billboard?
I think somebody should get up there with their spray paint can.
Yeah.
You think there's buckshot all over you?
Your target audience when you go down there this weekend.
I know. Am I being racist about them being racist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Doesn't that cancel each other out then?
No, but you're all right.
Why did I put that?
You're okay.
Why did I put that Chinaman on that billboard? I'm not. All kidding aside, I love South Carolina. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I have many times.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah, my father was a huge golfer, so we would go on family vacations.
You've been to Myrtle Beach?
Oh yeah.
So what? Because I was looking around.
Not since I was like 11, but yeah, I've been in Myrtle Beach. It's like 30 years ago.
Yeah, I was looking for cool place to hang out or like restaurants. It seemed to be
Shoney's.
It seems to be like sort of a tourist trap.
Oh yeah, it's very very tourist oriented. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So. In the back in the day, there were a lot of country clubs.
Country clubs.
Oh
it's
yeah.
It's all golf there.
Golf
right?
courses, yeah.
It's all golf. All right, but still, poised to have a good time.
Yeah,
even though our trip's been cut a day short.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, and I did hear our contact person who arranged our travel and all that. She is friends with a club down there called Club Heat, and I looked it up.
Club.
Club Heat is Myrtle Beach's premier destination, premier hip hop club. Mike, will you be partying? Will you be partying with me at Club Heat? Like little.
Podcast at Club Heat?
Yeah, we could.
Oh my God! No, he wants to go and he wants to rap at.
Yes.
It's a hip hop club.
It's a hip hop club. It's a hip hop club. I'm gonna do that. Put a hoodie, just like I'm gonna put a hoodie on, like you and test out my
Steve.
my
ladies and
skills.
gentlemen, Steven Yun, yeah.
MC. To the streets. Let's see what the streets think of your rhymes.
The street. Oh, the real, outside of the tell him Steve.
Hardcore rapper up there.
Yeah, like battle like a real rapper from.
Test your skills against a real rapper, not Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, Brian's 1/10 black, so he can get down with the funk.
Somebody who's got skills that goes up there.
Sure.
Someone who's got street cred.
So yo, this be Ming Chen in the dirty South, yo.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
Here we go.
Now we're supposed to weigh in on the controversy. Someone asked.
What's the controversy that we're weighing? in?
Here it is.
What's the controversy? Who dares interrupt the show with the controversy?
His name is Nicholas.
Okay.
Nick Lass.
Okay, yes.
That's his Xbox gamer tag
yes.
too.
Okay.
He said.
Yes. Says.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm getting to you.
All right, I'll riff.
He said he. Here's what I got.
Okay. What do you got?
No,
Mike?
he says they added up the scores wrong. Tell him Steve Dave won, or tell him.
What's the point spread on
What
that?
say you, Steve Dave? 216 to 199.
That's a huge gap there.
Not just the rap. Yeah, I don't see that, but no, I
trust my man back there.
Yeah.
I trust his math.
We had two guys separately come up with
here.
Yeah.
Inside the arena, inside the Battle Dome, adding up the scores. They said they double, triple checked it.
Yeah.
I trust that.
It turns out it was erroneously calculated.
Yes. And what if it turns out?
It's got to be a redo.
Yeah, a rematch?
A redo.
Like entire
It didn't exist.
everything?
Everything.
The whole thing?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That's probably how it should go.
It
should be a redo.
And can we get someone competent to do the
Can we
scoring this time around?
Can we get?
All right, cool.
We will have somebody that knows how to add.
And we like another judge though. That would be someone
Can we get somebody with an?
system.
Can we get someone who's not been lobotomized?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
No, don't say that. Gideon did a great job. Gideon will be one of the judges, but I'll also have 2 surprise judges.
Okay.
Oh, you're counting on this happening then?
I got a feeling that, if everybody's saying it's wrong, it must have been wrong.
Nah, not everybody.
Yeah,
There's
there's one
some
dude.
guy, one malcontent.
It's one dude and 100 people who want it to be wrong.
And I'm
like
that's exactly true. And it's one dude that looks like this. Oh my goodness, never mind. Sorry.
Listeners to listen to it again and keep scoring themselves.
And Nick Gordon.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to it anyways.
Wow, dude.
If it's
You don't follow me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We'll have no other recourse but to redo it.
Another one.
All right, a redo.
TSD episode 200.1.
Yeah, we'll pull 200, and we'll
Oh, you'll pull it like
as in that 300, that 3 hours of our lives never happened.
you're gonna pull it like episode 194. All right, if you have it, you better fucking save it then, because we're gonna. You guys are constantly pulling episodes. It's great. It's like you're like Disney. You're worse than Disney.
Yeah,
man.
it's going into the vault for 10 years.
Don't you agree?
What's that?
Disney knows what he's doing, don't you think?
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, it didn't stop him from dying.
Disney won't go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Disney knows what they're doing. Absolutely.
All right, cool, nice.
So tally it up and get back to Ming Chen over the weekend.
Yeah, tally it up. Yeah, tally it up. We'll do the same over here, but that'd be fun.
Excellent. Yeah, you kidding?
Although I'm
kind of hoping that we lost. Or yeah come on, boys.
I'm not, but
Yeah,
I don't like to lose. I'm still drained from last week, though, man. I was tiring. A lot of adrenaline.
You heard that.
A lot of emotion went into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Still
yeah.
tired.
Well, that's fine. We'll do something strange. We'll do something.
Nah, just go work out,
yeah,
do
all
some
right, cool.
calisthenics,
All right, cool. Do something. No, I'm saying strange about like.
do some groin stretches. I'll be ready. I'll be
whatever. We have a couple questions.
Okay,
Here.
shoot. Go for it.
Nathan, Dark Nate Returns. Nathan Gonzalez asks, "How does Captain America spend money? Does Shield pay for everything?" I'm assuming that they give him money.
Oh, they did. I thought Stark funded all that stuff too.
No, that's Shield.
Shield?
Shield is it's like a government black ops. So yeah.
Yeah, the government, they have limitless stacks of cash.
Well, yeah, they're fat stacks. That's what Shield is. And I got to say one thing. Congratulations to Agents of Shield. They got picked up.
Yes.
This is Comics Talk.
It is.
Nice.
Yeah, we're talking about comics.
Agents of Shield picked up by ABC.
Yes.
Congrats.
Well deserved.
Second.
Well deserved.
Oh, you kidding? They've stepped up their game. They're fantastic.
I mean, if
I
Mike
just
likes
watched.
it, you're good.
Well,
it's a good
okay,
sign
all
if
right
Mike
then.
likes
Well,
it.
thank you.
Mike doesn't like it, you're in trouble.
Well, no, that's not true because Arrow's kicking ass, and I didn't like the first episode of that. So.
It takes a little while to
Okay.
warm up to. I mean, come on. It's
Well, a lot of people said that about Shield too. Agents of Shield, and this also, we're going to see them next week. The cast of Agents of Shield will be at Comics Palooza with us in
Ming
Houston.
what's
Ming Na Wen,
Agent Coulson. What's his name? His real name?
Clark Gregg. Is it Clark Gregg or Greg Clark?
Clark
Clark Gregg. It's Clark Gregg.
That guy, yeah.
2 G's.
Yeah.
Clark Gregg.
Do you think they even know who the hell we are?
Absolutely not.
But their show.
Absolutely not.
but,
Do they know who we are? No. I'm gonna go. Hi, how you doing? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Mike Zapps. They're like, who? Just like, really? Did you pay that lady $20 to get my shake my
they're
hand?
on a show based on a comic book, and we're a show about comic books.
It's true, but that doesn't make. Do you think
Am I
Stanley? Stanley knew who you were when he walked through that door? You're like, oh shit, it's Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. I doubt that very highly.
He seemed pretty happy to see me.
They said there's going to be 4 guys you should be semi happy to see. So And I believe his answer was, "Where the hell's Kevin? Why isn't Kevin here?"
Most people
That was my
say
Stanley
most people
impersonation.
say that when they come here.
Where the hell's Kevin?
Yes.
Or do Jay and Silent Bob ever come? Do Jay and Silent Bob ever come in?
Yes, they do.
No, they don't, because they don't exist.
They do in people's minds, in their hearts, in their minds,
Yes.
and yes.
In their hearts and minds. You're insane. So anyway,
Cap,
does Shield? No, he
does
gets a stipend.
I mean, is it hefty?
I'm
It's gotta be
sure.
pretty hefty because he's one of a kind. He should be getting like A-Rod money.
He's getting you know what happens? It's government agents get a little cash, and they've got a slush fund
Sure.
that they draw on for different government ops.
Yes.
And boom. Then you take
So,
you take some of that money and you put it into various accounts.
So he's comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not Tony Stark comfortable, but if you take a look at his apartment, which I'm sure Shield puts him up in a fairly safe place.
Sure.
So.
Sure, it's pretty
So,
awesome. All right,
yeah.
so there's your question answered, Mr.
Yes, and another
Mr. Nathan Gonzalez.
Yes, Nate.
Excellent question. Excellent question. So, provided that we do make it to Myrtle Beach, are you excited about this, or is this just another weekend? Like, I get there.
Oh, it's cool.
I phone
It's
it
good.
in. and then I come back.
When do I ever phone
You
it in?
don't.
Come on.
You don't. What I was bummed out about was that Godzilla screening, though.
Yeah, that's
I really
pretty
wanted to go.
And we have a question from Jeff, Emo Ant
Yes.
Trainer.
Asks.
Wants to know, have we ever considered naming our listeners like TESD's ants? Might help heal the rift or make it much worse, which is really,
The Rift
really
is
weird.
fun, man.
And is there
What do
any...
you guys think? What would your listeners be called?
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Put
Because
that out there. Get
you're,
suggestions.
you're
What do you think?
I should wait. We'll figure that out. I think your listeners kind of name themselves though. So I don't.
Well,
have
are
a
you
term.
going to actually make recommendation for ISC?
CO-mites?
No,
That's a mouthful.
No, how about let them name themselves.
Michael, Zappo files.
No, that sounds like something.
Team Zapsic.
Sounds like they should all have
Agents of Zap?
those windowless vans. No, Agents of Zap. Agents of Zap. That'd
Agents
be cool.
of Zap. I like that.
All right, cool.
All right,
if you want to be named something, how about Agents of Zap?
Yeah,
That'd be-
can we make that an acronym?
Sure, of course. Why not?
Zapsic. All right. Well,
We'll figure something out. We'll talk this weekend.
Zapsic, asshole, penis. No.
Wow, that's just horrible. Who the fuck wants to be called that? Oh my god.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. But
So anyway, there you go.
yeah. So no, if you're coming to South Carolina, we are looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah.
We have panel on Saturday, Mike, at 6 p.m.
Do we?
We do.
All right,
We
excellent.
do 1 hour panel, me, you, and Brian. And I believe that might be as far as like live events go.
Cool. Hey, Walt, I'm supposed to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you like the headset?
I do like the headset.
Yes, that's
I don't
not
know
so
who sent
Sunday
it.
Jeff.
I don't know who sent
Did
it.
he send it?
Yeah, not so
Out
Sunday
here.
Jeff, I'm assuming.
Reveal yourself if you sent it.
If you
Yeah,
sent it, yeah.
But
Okay.
I lost the paperwork. I don't know. But it's awesome. I love it. And thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, cool.
Did he send two?
Yeah, because another one mysteriously showed up yesterday.
And
so
then we
got
go,
two.
Walt is like Hitler burning books.
In what way?
You're
taking podcasts away?
yeah,
Oh,
take a
yeah.
bite.
Yeah.
Walt gives, Walt takes them away. You had 200 for a little while, people.
little while,
but
yeah.
then, what's his name? Nick? Nick had to go and
Knick-knack.
fuck it up for
Knick-knack
the rest of
screwed it
you
up.
guys.
Yeah.
Fucked it up for you all. But that's only if it's wrong.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. It seems like every time I travel with you, something goes wrong with the airplane. Is
No.
it you? Is it me? Who's the jinx here?
I'm thinking Rob Bruce. Because
He's
Rob...
not coming with us.
I know, but Rob Bruce, I think because he came with us that one time, I think it follows us.
So we're jinxed. How do we reverse the jinx?
I don't know. I think we got to kill a cat or something.
All right.
I'm not killing a cat.
No,
Maybe we have to kill Rob Bruce.
I'm not killing Rob Bruce.
Let's kill him with kindness.
Nothing can kill Rob Bruce. Let's put it that way.
I bet you the Grimace could.
Yeah. I suppose so.
My buddy Marco back there said soapy water could.
Soapy water, soap and water.
Well, here's another one.
Okay.
Special needs kids.
Special needs.
What do you think? ISC special needs kids.
Special
Walt.
needs kids. We're it's like Jerry's kids.
Yeah, the short bus riders. Yeah? Short bus riders.
No.
All right.
No. Anyways, yes, we weren't supposed to be here. We were going to run the Asbury Park Comic-Con panel. We will be doing that next week because we're not going to be here next week either.
No.
All flights, if they run on time, that is.
All right.
But, yeah. Anyways. Mike, big news this week. I think the question that is on everybody's lips. Something huge was revealed this week by...
We didn't win. No.
By one Mr. Zack Snyder.
Oh, yes.
Batsuit, Batmobile, revealed.
Yes, very cool, right?
What I thought was cool is, so Zack Snyder took this photo himself, pretty badass photo.
Right.
He took it with a Leica camera, and then the way he revealed it was he tweeted it.
Oh, cool.
How can you imagine? Like, you send a fair amount of tweets, right?
I do,
perhaps
yeah.
once a day,
Yeah.
and you probably think nothing. I mean, you type it, you press send, bam, it goes up.
Yeah.
This like affects lives, dude. This
How many?
tweet,
Yeah. Did he?
this one.
It was
image,
retweeted how many times? Like 500,000 times.
something like that. I mean, probably more. But this
Okay.
this changes people's days.
Yeah.
Things like this. This influences how people live their lives.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like you put that up, like how easy it is. You just press that button. And
I suppose, but for me, I've never done anything. Although the Rancor, us in the Rancor pit, that was pretty cool. But still, nothing like that.
that's pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
It is.
Let me retweeted Mike 45,898 times.
Wow, I wasn't.
amount.
Yeah, that's not as many as I thought, but still, almost 50,000 times.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And
That was 3 days ago.
people asked me to weigh in. I think that the suit looks phenomenal. It's very Miller-esque. See you on Monday.
There's nothing Miller-esque. It is Miller. I mean,
Well, it's Miller-esque. Yes,
It's
got that bat symbol on it.
the fat bat symbol. Is that what you
Yes.
said? The fat bat symbol.
Well, we can call it that if you'd like.
Or did you call it that?
That bat symbol.
Yes.
Yes, the Miller bat symbol. It's got the black against the gray, and it
Yes.
looks. It's old school. It doesn't look like rubber.
Kevlar or
it doesn't
technical
look,
like plating.
Exactly. It's not the rubber suit that Keaton wore. It's not the rubber suit that anybody wore. This looks like it's Batman ripped,
Yes.
puts it on like
Yes.
long johns.
Yes.
It might have some Kevlar shit on it, but it's not armor. It's not like I'm putting on different. It's not like he's putting on the Iron Man suit.
Right.
So I think it's pretty cool.
You got the Miller ears on there. The ears, the bad ears.
Yeah.
And the initial picture was really dark. Some people lightened it up so they could get more detail.
Yeah.
See like freaking veins and shit popping out of him. And if you look at the face, like it's Affleck, like you can tell it's him. It's kind of cool. So what'd you think? You love it?
I think it looks great.
I do.
the
I love it.
the
I love
Batmobile looks kick ass.
It does. It does. It looks like it looks like a badass. It looks like something he should be driving around.
Yeah.
And do you remember which I can't remember which Batman it was where they were doing the Taco Bell commercials and he was getting takeout and shit.
That was
that Batman Forever?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the.
He was getting like cinnamon crispas.
Yeah,
Remember
Val
that?
Kilmer Batman.
Choco Tacos.
Fat Batman. Because
And which one had the Bat credit card? Those are dark days.
that
man.
was George Clooney. Batman.
Those are dark days, right?
Never leave the cave without it, or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, that was dumb.
May those days never return.
Let's hope not.
And it doesn't look like they're going to. Still, Mike. Still, people are complaining.
Cliff said, and it's going to air tomorrow, but I'm going to say it
Cliff
tonight.
Galbraith, our friend Cliff Galbraith says.
We won. We did. We won the pop culture
Oh yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, you can go back and look at pop culture was sort of an arid wasteland.
Okay.
You had the Flintstones, which was pretty much a ripoff of the Honeymooners, but it was still kick ass. It's the Flintstones, for Christ's sakes.
Yes.
And now we have the Simpsons. I mean that was their defining thing, and the old Batman TV show.
Right. So
the
they
Flintstones,
3 channels.
the Batman. Yeah, of course. There's Green Hornet. I mean, you're talking about stuff that they had back in the day. That was their version of pop culture. Now, pop culture is culture.
Yeah, now it's not in China. It's not called. It's just called food.
Exactly. That's what I was.
It's just called food, Mike. where I come from.
Right. Well, no, where you come from is Ohio. And yeah, I'm assuming that Ohioans call it food. In the Buckeye State, they call it food too. So, but now pop culture is mainstream culture. So Batman is important to everyone's lives. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Much like the man himself.
What, Batman? You mean much like Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
Yeah.
The art imitates life.
Gotcha.
That's cool. The Batman, I had a friend complain, perhaps, like, looks bloated. I'm like, come on.
You know what? Here's the thing. You've got Affleck's 43?
Yes.
Okay, cool. He's going to get ripped for this role. You know
looks
he
like
is.
he did get ripped.
I mean, are they filming now?
If they haven't started, they're about to.
They're going to. So he's getting ripped for this role. If he's not ripped already, he's getting ripped for this role.
Looks pretty ripped to me. I'm a little jealous here. If that's bloated, I'll take it.
That ain't bloated.
If that's bloated, I'll take it.
He ain't bloated. And he's gonna make this. He's gonna make this Batman his own. He is going to be the older Batman, like Bruce Wayne was in Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be so much Miller-esque garbage going on. It's gonna be awesome. So.
Just be kicking ass.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we didn't need that. Yeah, that was good.
All right, so thumbs up from Mike Zapsik.
I think it looks kick-ass.
And all right, 2 thumbs up over here as well.
And we saw the Flash trailer.
We did. It's freaking trailers galore this week.
I know.
Now, Gotham came out a couple weeks ago.
That's why I'm saying we won. And
we did. I know.
Said that yesterday.
It's like freaking you can flip on the channel and see a comic book related TV show. How great
on
is that?
every
almost
friggin' channel.
Yeah.
And some on multiples. There's a Constantine trailer that's coming out.
It's out.
I fucking hated that movie.
Well, Keanu.
Keanu. No.
She looks good. I mean,
and then you also had Rachel Weisz. She was in that too.
She was.
She was naked in a bathtub.
She was.
There was a reason to watch the movie. Only reason,
for a brief moment, there was.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, so. No, the Constantine looks good. Now, I mean, keep in mind, these are all network TV shows, or some are, maybe, CW, ABC, and then Constantine's on NBC. What's so fun?
Agents of Zap followed me. Nice. There's a new.
I'm gonna follow him back then.
Me too.
Agents of Zap.
Agents of Zap. Now he's got 2 followers.
All right. Your job, Agents of Zap, is to figure out a cool acronym.
Yeah, you guys fill out the.
It should be Z.
It should be Z period. Capital Z, capital A, capital P, and period in between.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
You can change that up.
All right, everybody.
Cool. You got 2 followers now, boys. Don't fuck it up.
Everybody, you've been recruited into the Agents of Zap.
And thanks, Mark. Yeah, we love hearing that beep in the background. You're awesome. Yeah, you know what? You should have peed in a bottle like I do and then throw it at somebody.
Yeah. Now, so you got Gotham coming up.
Yeah.
You got Agent Carter coming up.
Yep.
Season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming up.
Yeah.
You got Constantine coming. You got Gotham coming. I think I said that already.
Yeah, you did.
The one that maybe both of us are even more excited about, however, is The Flash.
Yes.
Now, you remember the old Flash TV show. Correct?
John Wesley Shipp.
Yes. We met the dude.
We did, actually.
He appears to be fans of ours.
He is.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, he wanted pictures taken with us. He's like, can we take pictures? And his friend / agent, I think it's his friend / agent, called up and wants to be on next season of Comic Book Man.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll see if we can.
Will he run in here really fast?
I don't think he has to.
Okay. No,
but I think he's coming onto the new Flash as.
Oh, really?
Barry
They got
Allen.
him?
They
no
cast
way.
him. Yeah,
Did they really?
He's in the new Flash.
That's cool.
And I would love it if he were Jay Garrick.
Yeah. What year was that? Do you remember?
1990.
1990. So, right after Batman, the '89 movie, but just before the failed Justice League pilot.
Yes.
That you can only get at Comic-Cons or through
Myrtle Beach Comic Con.
They probably have a copy.
Okay.
It's not that good. I watched it.
No, it's horrible. David Ogden Stires as the Martian Manhunter.
They didn't.
Charles Emerson Winchester III.
They didn't even try.
No, it's like, can we get a bald guy who's fit? Because he was. I mean, I love David Ogden Stires. He was phenomenal in Doc Hollywood.
There's a large gap between Doc Hollywood
exactly.
and Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, huge. I mean, you can be the mayor of a squash-bearing town or a balding manhunter from Mars.
Yes,
so
a superhero, if you will. So
it was. I mean, horrible show.
You know what though? It was good that they made those things. They know they got a template of what not to do.
Exactly.
It looks like they're
Hey,
learning.
you know what? From failure comes success.
Yeah, better late than never, right, Mike?
Exactly.
Good thing we're still alive to see the better.
Yeah, of course. Because I'm not dying till I see that Justice League movie. God darn it.
Yeah. Is that what kept you going during your dark?
During the dark times, yes.
Dark times where you're having hernia
someday,
surgery?
yeah. I'm sitting there drinking Sterno that I pushed through 3 loaves of bread.
You saw the
and
light.
I can't wait.
You're running through the light. You're like, whoa.
Someday.
I haven't seen the Justice League movie yet. Turned around, went back, chose life.
Someday, choose life. Yeah, that's right.
The Flash trailer, extended trailer came out today. Mike.
Yes, the 5-minute one. I haven't watched it yet.
5 minutes and 20 seconds.
That's awesome.
I think the show's like a half an hour.
So they're showing us it's going to be no, I think it's an hour.
Is
it's
it
going to be
an
an
hour?
hour. Yeah, of course.
Is it?
It's a WB. They can't do it for a half an hour.
Yeah, you're probably
So
right. But I mean, 5 minutes, that's longer than movies, dude. That's a long time.
That's longer than any movie you and I have ever been in.
It's a long ass trailer.
Live action, I should say.
It is good though. I don't know if you saw it. I
Zing. No, Mark, you didn't hear that?
I highly recommend it. I think my favorite part is it shows origin. He gets struck by lightning, whatever. Barry Allen. I think my favorite part is he keeps insisting, "I can't do this. I'm not a superhero."
You know what? They did that with The Greatest American Hero. Remember?
Yes, except they made him kind of a laughingstock. Which
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. They made him into a laughingstock, especially the haircut.
How do you think William Cat felt about that? By the way, kind of a buffoon. I mean, he knew that going in. Right?
I think he would have to, but you've got to realize that he played Tommy Ross in Carrie,
right?
Who was a pretty badass character. He was like the male. He was the male lead in that, not John Travolta. John Travolta was on screen for like a minute and a half. Who, what, where?
That's good, Mike.
Yeah.
That's good.
We were actually talking about Ellen Travolta today.
Who's Ellen Travolta?
Ellen Travolta is actually John's older sister.
Okay.
14 years his senior. She played Chachi Arcola's mom in Happy Days.
Okay.
And also Charles in Charge's mom on Charles in Charge.
That's the curly-haired lady?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember her.
Who looks like a cross between Lily Tomlin and John Travolta.
She does, yes.
So,
It's
Marco and I
eerie.
both
a little eerie.
both thought that she was his mom. I did. I was like,
She's almost old enough.
yeah,
sure.
almost in. Who?
She's almost old enough.
What?
Was she ever in any
Where?
any comic book movies?
No comic book movie. Well, Welcome Back, Kotter was a comic book.
Well, after the show.
After the show, of
After the
course.
show.
But no, she didn't do anything. And no, she ended up. Her son has been in every one of John Travolta's movies.
Oh, okay.
It's awful, and he plays like government agent.
Yeah.
And,
Government
bathroom attendant.
Right, government agent number 1.
Yeah, country club valet.
Okay.
And stuff like
Hey,
that.
at least you got a credit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Other thing about the Flash, Arrow shows up. Green Arrow shows
Does
up.
he?
Yeah. So
Excellent.
I like that. Yeah. Hey, who doesn't love a great crossover?
They were never friends in the comic book, really. Barry was pretty much like the whitest guy you knew, and Ollie was like a hippie liberal.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are like, fucking hippie liberal.
Well,
But
you change though when you start.
I suppose.
When you start saving lives and people are coming after you, and you feel the weight of responsibility on your shoulder, you change. I don't know if they're friends per se, but it looks like Oliver Queen is kind of giving him advice. He's like a sort of like a Mr. Miyagi.
Like a mentor?
Like a mentor.
Ollie?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's been there. He knows what's going on,
Of course he does.
and he doesn't really have any superpowers. So
Ollie, no, but he's more of like the Zen master.
he was trained on the island.
Trained himself.
Yeah.
And found his focus.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I almost forgot. So we got that. Comic book TV shows. As far as the eye can see, iZombie also got picked up.
Yes, that's
Which
true.
Intrigues me
iZombie, she has to eat someone's brain every
to
30
live
days.
because she's a zombie, and
Yeah.
then she absorbs their memories.
Yeah, and their emotions.
Yes, I think that's something that can appeal to like across the board. Zombies
Yeah,
are
I
hot
think
right
so.
now too. So this is good. This is good, Mike.
I'm telling you, we won. We did it.
I mean, what do we do now?
keep up in the ante until everything's a comic book show.
How much longer do we truly take over? How much longer do we get rewarded for this?
I don't know until Joss Whedon is elected king of the world.
And by rewarded, I mean financially. Like, when do we become CEOs and like live in piles of cash because we knew what was coming?
I think this place becomes like the Smithsonian or something.
Okay.
And then we become corrupt government officials. I think that's our position.
We gotta go evil. That goes against everything we believe in, though, Mike.
Well, speak for yourself, Ming. I believe in piles of cash. Come on. No, that's true. I don't know. When do we cash in? We don't have to cash in, Ming. We safeguard our pop culture.
Yeah. Is there any worry that it might become too big? Like, we're
Oh, you mean like there's a bubble and it'll burst?
Yeah, and then it's like,
No, as long as, you know what? Don't go nuts and be like Marvel and make sure that, be like Marvel Entertainment, Marvel movies, and make sure everything's connected. See, here's the one thing, and this is one, I'm going to geek out a little bit here because I loved the era. It was 70s and 80s Marvel under Jim Shooter. He made it into a very cohesive universe where you had crossovers, and they could be throwaway crossovers. Like you've got the Beast going over into the X-Men from the Avengers.
Yes.
But on the way, he has one panel in a Marvel team-up, so it matters.
Yeah, you still saw him. Like,
yeah.
What's he doing here?
Exactly. So he shows up here, and you follow him over to the X-Men. It's like you've got like cross-pollination.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because you're like, oh, my God, that's really cool.
Awesome.
And I found out that Magneto was the father of the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver by reading an issue of the Avengers and then watching or reading reading a copy of X-Men 125 and Avengers 186.
You know what that's called, kids? Smart. Because Mike went out and he bought both.
Because I bought both of them and multiple copies. Holy crap.
He had to steal from his mom to do it.
Of course, but you know
hey,
what?
Man, great stories, man.
Mom's awesome. I love my mom.
You went through great sacrifice. Perhaps.
Mom did.
Maybe you stole, but that's all right. You got a great story out of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Oh, wow. Nice.
He didn't steal. Yes, I saw that. There's an Agents of Zap logo.
We've got nice.
Agents of Zap logo. Let me retweet this. Everybody can see it. You can follow me, everybody, at Ming Chen 37. You can tweet me right now. And you can tweet Mike.
Oh, nice.
Where do we tweet you, Mike?
At Michael Zapcic. MichaelZapcic. Well, that's kick-ass. I love that. Agents of Zap.
Here's what I like about things right now. Comic book fans, for the most part,
Thank you, Madeline.
Very cool people, very upstanding citizens. You go to a con, you don't have to worry about getting stuff ripped off for the most part.
No.
You never see like fights at a con.
You rarely ever do. They did once. I think there was one time, and it was because
who versus who. Were they costumed?
No, it wasn't costumed.
That's what I'd like to see. You never read about that. It's like, oh, dude, some dude in a stormtrooper outfit flipped out and beat up a dude.
A Whovian dressed up like Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor.
Yeah, the 11th Doctor started beating up on the 7th Doctor. How awesome would that? That would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, guy dressed up like Grand Moff Tarkin got his ass handed to him by, I don't know, a guy in a Dalek.
Yeah, it was like, yo, come on. There's a fight going on in Hall H. It's like Aquaman versus some dude in a Batman costume.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool. You'd have to go villain.
Broke his trident in half.
Yeah.
But you don't have
Snapped it right over his knee.
So, the cons can be stressful, long lines, long days, hot costumes.
Yeah, but make it somebody against somebody else.
You don't choose.
Marvel versus DC, The guy dressed up like the Hulk.
Yeah.
Kind of stinks a little bit. But he just put the smackdown on the guy dressed like the Blob. That'd be cool.
You never hear that. So, my point is upstanding. Let me give you an example here. I helped run a booth once. Long time ago in Philadelphia at a Comic-Con. Now
I know whose booth you helped run.
Yeah, now the booth I was running, the guy running it insisted on ending all the prices in 95, as in 17.95 or 21.95, and I was kind of like,
somebody's got to go get a shitload of nickels.
Right, so we had to get nickels to make change, and what had happened was we had a big pile of nickels to give out change at the booth. We both went to the other side of the booth to conduct a transaction, and when we came back, the pile was gone. Somebody had ripped off The pile of nickels.
Maybe they thought it was like need a nickel, take a nickel.
No, it was behind the table. It was on an area behind the table. It was in an off-limits area.
That's your fault.
It was
actually,
it was on me. So what I did was I whipped out the $5 bill, the $5 in nickels that got stolen. I'm like, I'm sorry this happened. I blame myself, and reimbursed. Reimbursed the gentleman. All I'm saying is I was shocked that happened. Though.
But here's my thing.
We were trusting that it would never get stolen because comic fans, truth, justice, the American way.
Right. True. Okay. Right? But here's my thing. He should have given you the $5 back.
Oh yeah, just.
I know he wouldn't because I know the guy.
Okay.
I know that there's no way you couldn't pry that $5 away from him with a crowbar. But yeah, you would think.
That's my mind. I'm worried about that changing though. Maybe in the future, you get more and more people get some bad eggs in the carton.
Yes.
And if whoever stole that pile of nickels, I hope they're dressed like a villain at least.
Yeah, let's
like a Joker, a dude dressed up as a Joker running around.
How awesome would it be if it was Lou Ferrigno? Lou Ferrigno just walking by. Nickels. I like nickels. Yeah. just walking around jingling.
I don't think it was Lou Ferrigno.
I don't know.
I don't think it was Lou Ferrigno. But, good thought. Good.
Lou, give the nickels back.
Good thought. Mike, Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 3, Issue 1. The best-selling title in the last 15 years.
Yes.
Was that the case here?
Yes.
15 years? Maybe longer? You know the numbers. You got.
I do know the numbers. I know the numbers that we sold. We had
holy crap.
We had some faith in it. No, there are others that surprised the hell out of us too. Ms. Marvel was one of the better sellers as well. You're talking for us.
Yes.
We know our demographic, and Walt and I know. Actually, Walt does the ordering. He gets my input on it, and we crunch numbers.
What do you think? Add another one in there.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you do about another 10?
Okay, now this is not counting Kevin Smith and View Skew and
no
Stash related comics. These are not independent, but independent of us.
Yes.
So it did very well. You're telling me
it did.
Okay.
It did very well.
Hopefully it sustains.
Yes, and they're actually doing Amazing Spider-Man 1.1.
Yeah, it's out now.
1.2.
I
think it's 1. I have no idea what it, but it's like they call Learning to Crawl.
Is it gonna be weekly?
No, okay. No, weekly-ish, bi-weekly maybe.
Bi-weekly, okay.
It's been very good so far.
It has. No, Amazing Spider-Man #1, Volume 3, #1. 532,000 copies.
Yeah, that's down a little bit from X-Men #1 that came out by Jim Lee back in.
that was the best-selling book.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah,
like 1.5 million copies, I believe. Actually, it was 2.7. I forget the exact number.
Jim Lee, Chris Claremont.
Yes.
Your buddy Chris Claremont.
My buddy Chris Claremont.
Yes. All right. So this is a good sign, though. Spider-Man.
It's what
they had the movie Love or Hate the movie.
Gives you hope, yeah.
They had a little push there.
There was a little bit of pushback. Yeah, you're right because the door swung both ways.
Marvel ain't hurting right now.
No, of course not.
Got nothing to say about that. But this is good. I thought the issue was good. At $5.99, it was I had to dig a little deeper in my pockets and make a little sacrifice.
You're already down $5.
Yeah.
From the nickel incident, but
yeah,
I'm telling you,
but I dug deep.
Yeah, you got to dig deep.
Slap the $5.99 on the table.
That's right.
Plus tax.
Plus is $6.34.
Got my own copy. What
$6.42. Sorry.
You know what I'm more excited about though, Mike?
What are you more excited about for?
DC has been kind of running their themed covers throughout.
Yes, they have, haven't they?
And I think they've been doing a great job. This is one I'm really anxious. I'm really excited about.
Yes, they've been doing Batman 66 covers, which is actually really cool. Mike Allred's. But this next one is right up your alley, Ming.
Yeah, coming out in June. They're doing what they're called the Bombshell variant covers.
They sure are,
and
Ming.
By Bombshell, I mean, remember those World War II planes, Mike?
Absolutely.
And you would see the
keep them flying, boys.
Keep them flying, boys. You would see the painting of a pinup girl on the side of the plane. They're doing covers in that style,
like the Betty Grable. They actually did that with statues.
Statue.
Yes, they were doing statuary with like Black Canary.
Yeah. in like 40s pinup
We'll
style.
overcome, unionize, stuff like
Yes,
that.
we
Well,
can
not
do it.
union. Exactly.
And I'm a big if you don't know Gil Elgren did a lot of paintings like that. If you don't know who he is, go on to Google and check them out. They're unmistakable.
Okay.
Women in pinup art.
I'm a big fan of that myself.
Little like girl next door kind of air of innocence, yet like sexy.
Like ooh,
Yes.
but that
Like ooh, like my dress got caught in the washing machine.
Exactly.
Kind of thing, or like that.
or the copper tone girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Like just a little hint. Not so overt as things are these days.
What is what the hell's her name? Edie Falco saying The Sopranos, that whiff of sexuality. That whiff.
Was she talking about Gandolfini?
No, she was talking about her priest.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Creepy.
Yes.
Creepy.
Yeah. So they're doing a bombshell theme cover. So you will see, Mike, Wonder Woman,
Nice.
Zatanna,
Woohoo!
Poison Ivy,
Right.
Batwoman,
Yeah.
Lois Lane,
Of course.
Batgirl, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl, Stargirl, and I think the one that probably sell the most, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
She's dancing on a bomb like what's that dude's name in Doctor Strangelove?
Oh, that was Colonel Kong.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeehaw! Yeah, that's
dancing on a bomb. It looks
Slim Pickens. I love him. He's great.
They look
One of my
amazing.
faves.
Most of them will be on issue 32s for the
Cool.
most part.
All right.
So
That's good to know.
I'll grab a couple. Like these are, I saw them. You can go up and check them out. These are so beautiful. Like I would frame them, and put them on my wall.
Maybe they'll do a print set for you.
Oh yeah,
That'd be nice.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. Let's find out about print sets.
That would be cool. And
Right.
I think they're tasteful. I read. I went onto my usual comic book sites, and some of the ladies commenting said, "It's some commented. It's nice to see tasteful, anatomically correct female
Oh, hell
characters
yeah.
depicted instead of the ill proportioned
Oh, of course.
normal comic book.
Oh.
I just kind of like the.
I loathe that.
I like the vintage style too.
Of course.
I love it. I love it. So, and even more exciting, I think I would like to see maybe a couple months some cosplay inspired by this.
Okay,
I think
cool.
that would be cool.
I'm sure you will.
I think
No doubt in my mind. Actually, it was the weirdest thing when I went to see Captain America, the first one, the first Avenger.
Did somebody dress up?
Yeah, a bunch of people. It was a midnight movie on Thursday.
Yeah.
And
Dude, you were freaking fresh from surgery, weren't you?
No, it was the first Avenger. The
like
first
2
years ago or 3 years ago, however long it was. But the weirdest thing, there were people dressed like WACs, WACs, like women are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
1940s wax and
Badass.
I was like,
that's cool. That's kind of stuff I like.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I like that. I always see at cons. I see good Peggy costumes too, and you like in the uniform.
Oh yeah,
it's good stuff.
She's fantastic.
Yes.
I love her.
So that comes out. That comes in June. I'm looking forward to seeing those gracing our comic book rack.
Shit.
Good on you, DC.
Yes.
Whoever made that decision, I salute you. I definitely. I salute you. This is a story from last week that I wanted to bring up. We didn't get to. Marvel is coming out with a 1,200-page 75th anniversary omnibus.
Holy crap!
1,200 pages.
Yep.
This thing's gonna weigh like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it's gonna cost. I have not seen the cost listed.
Probably gonna cost in the neighborhood of $175 to $200.
All right, it's gonna run you a couple bills. But what I like is they're asking the public for help to pick the best stories.
They did this before.
They did?
Yes, they did do the 100 greatest Marvel comics.
Oh. Were you in agreement with all 100?
No.
Okay.
Of course not. Okay. No one's in agreement with all 100.
Like, this is bullshit.
No, I demand a recount.
This
is just like TESD 200 all over again.
Yeah, I demand
Where's Flanagan? Have him pull this.
When you cracked it open, did they go from 100 down to 1?
No, they were printed. It was actually a comic series that they printed.
Okay.
And they're not stupid.
No.
You had to follow along, and they were thick, like almost trade paperback, but they were printed on regular news stock. So it's like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they did a whole bunch of different ones. Yeah, it was, for the most part, did I agree? Yeah. How can I disagree?
They threw a couple stinkers in there.
Of course. Well, no, they didn't throw many, but
That's right. You just ripped him out of the book. You just tore him off.
Screw this noise.
Why are there jagged paper?
Shut up. Shut up and buy it. That's what we tell people.
Shut up, kids. Oh, you're here.
Shut up, kids. Comics.
You tore them out before you sold it.
It was
you
here.
were the freaking. You were the judge.
I'm like
jury,
the censor.
The judge jury. You were freaking Frederick Wortham. Like.
Yeah, that's me. I was like, no.
So if you want to, you can. If you want to be a part of this and contribute, you go to marvel.com/75. The number 75.
And tell them Ming sent you.
Tell them Ming Chen sent you. You could do this. I might do this.
I'm not going to.
Nope. You're gonna let it. You're gonna.
I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let. You know what? Other people should pick. I already know what my 100 are.
It's true.
So I mean, let other people pick the. I mean, by all means, go to town. You're a freshman in the comic book.
I am.
World,
high school,
yeah.
the high school.
The
yes.
high school, yeah.
In the school of comics, yes, absolutely.
All
right.
So I think that'd be
I think
cool.
you should buy this. Not only do you get a good history lesson, you get some great comics. You can also use it as a door.
Are you saying I should?
No, not you. Just people listening. You can use it as a door if you need one.
Yes, you could, or
a table,
or to barricade yourself in a room.
Yeah, you can make paninis with it.
Okay.
So, you need some weight on there. You flatten those paninis.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. I read a story, Mike. Are you a fan of the funnies? Do you get the paper anymore?
I did like the paper. I don't get the paper anymore.
When you were a kid, then.
Of course, every Sunday.
They still excite me. I like, like my Family Circus.
Do you like your
like my Garfield?
What is
I'm
it?
Like the worst comics in this.
Beekman's World, Jackson Beekman.
That must be one I skipped. But Mark Trailman, that dude is a badass.
And he is not. You're a liar.
Or a Prince Valiant.
Liar.
Are you a Mary Worth fan?
Yeah,
Apartment 3G.
Mary Worth.
No, I do like it. When I was a kid, I definitely look forward to them.
You were a Mary Worth guy?
No, I skipped Mary Worth.
Right,
no, it's freaking
Dondi.
Blondie, you mean?
No, Dondi.
What's a Dondi?
Oh shit.
What the hell's a Dondi?
Google Dondi.
Okay. No, Amazing Spider-Man. Come on.
He was all right.
Cool.
They had Super Friends too. George Tusco was drawing Super Friends. It was awful. Awful good.
Yeah, but as a kid, I loved it. And I particularly loved Sundays. You get those big, bright,
you got the
colored ones with the bigger panels. It was, it's kind of like reading. It was kind of reading like 12 different comic books in one. Sort of.
Well, yeah.
With in one small panel.
Yeah. Bloom County, for God's sakes.
Yes.
The Far Side.
The Far Side.
The Far Side. I love
Far
it.
Side.
Doonesbury.
It's Ziggy.
Doonesbury. It's like I understand none of this.
Yes, I know.
This makes absolutely no sense. Yeah.
So I guess it was this week the New York Post has dropped the comic section. No one really noticed.
Really?
Yeah. Which I thought is sad. I think this is kind of the way things are going. Although, well, maybe not. I don't know if. Do you think the funnies will? People say papers won't exist.
The funnies ain't funny anymore. The cartooner. That was one of my favorite things on Mystery Science Theater. They did it for what the hell was it? When they were riffing Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Yes.
They had the cartooner where you take comic strips, or was it Manos? I forget which one. You throw you throw two different cartoons in there, and it comes out, and it's like Family Circus and The Far Side,
right?
And it's like here's a dotted line showing where,
like a Billy,
where Billy's being chased by anthropomorphic jackals. Yeah. So it's I'm like awesome, yeah. But
yeah, I don't know if that's really relevant anymore. Like, I still flocked. I don't get the paper, but
I haven't
if I'm like in the dentist's office, I'm like, holy crap, is that
is that Ziggy?
Yeah, is that Ziggy? Or
is that a non sequitur?
Is that pearls before swine? Like, yeah.
I need me some of this.
I do, man. I need some freaking not Family Circus. What's the other one with the Johnston? For better.
Oh my God!
I need my for better for worse, man.
They suck. I hated them for being not funny. People are like, oh, you don't like the gay storylines in there? I'm like, no, I could care less about the gay storylines. I just want them to be funny storylines.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like, ugh.
I mean, honestly, I tuned out when Bill Watterson left the drawing table.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes, of course it was. Did you ever hear the fan theory that
is it like
Tyler
Tyler
Durden was a grown up
Tyler Calvin?
Yeah.
I like that. They go to that theory every time, though.
That's a great theory.
What was that? Didn't they use that theory for Ferris Bueller, too? or Cameron.
Cameron, yeah.
Cameron was and Ferris was the Tyler Durden.
But there's also a couple of questions about what was the holiday that they were celebrating that they had a fucking parade in Chicago.
Chicago. It was. I thought it was like Polish Pride parade.
No, I didn't say nothing. Although it could have been Polish Pride
parade. I think it was. I think it was a Polish Pride parade
with one float.
I think there was like a sausage queen and everything. Yeah.
Sausage Queen.
Sausage Queen of Chicago. Yes.
No, well, it's a good thing that Abe Vroman was there now, isn't it?
Yes.
Just a little bit of luck for you, madame.
That's why he didn't need his reservation.
That's
he was
right.
At the parade.
He was at the parade. It's like, hey, there's that douchebag kid that stole my reservation, and I got chewed out by some French-talking, side-squealing whatever.
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man in the paper, the funny, does it say does it still say Stan Lee Presents?
I think
Amazing
so.
Spider-Man?
It all it does. It all still says.
So he gets paid for that?
He is the ambassador. I don't know. You know what? That's a great question, and I should know.
We'll ask him.
No, I think we can just go and look at a comic book.
Okay, yeah, we probably can.
And I don't know if it still says Stan Lee Presents because I think Joe Quesada got rid of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Well, Quesada.
All right.
We're not allowed to say bad things about Quesada.
New York Post readers, sorry, no more funny pages.
Yeah, no funnies.
Pages.
The funnies just ain't funny anymore.
Some of them are, but that's up to debate.
Cool. Now listen, this one we actually have to go in a couple minutes, but this one is kind of cool.
Utmost importance.
It is of utmost
now,
importance.
There's a book, crossover book.
A little book.
Involving the Cape Crusader.
Who we're fond of.
Who we're fond of, but this is the 1966 version. Now, you've read the Batman 66. I think everybody listening has, or should, at the very least, the book. They were doing a crossover. Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet, just like they did in the TV show. It's pretty badass, right? Well, this particular issue, written by Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman.
Yes, Ralphie. We love Ralph Garman.
Yes, now it is coming out digitally on Comixology on May 21st, and the hard copy will be available a couple weeks later on June 4th.
Right.
And as such, when our beloved Smodfather and the head of the co-host of Hollywood Babylon, co-hosts, when they get together and do a project such as this, what do they have to do? They have to celebrate such an event.
They do.
And they're going to be doing an event. They're celebrating it with an actual event. It's going to be at the Peterson Auto Museum on June 1st.
That's awesome. Is Mad Max car going to be there?
Yes.
Excellent.
What they're really doing it is, so they're going to be doing a live podcast, live Fat Man on Batman, Ralph Garman and Kevin Smith. They're going to be giving away signed copies of issue.
Nice.
Of the issue. And they will be podcasting in the same room as the original Black Beauty and the original Batcycle.
Nice.
At the Peterson Auto Museum.
Excellent.
How badass is that?
That's pretty damn badass.
You're basically in the Batcave.
You are. Or the Hornet's Nest.
Or the Hornets. Is that what it was called?
No, but I think it should have been.
They should have. That's why the show got canceled.
Yeah, because they didn't get around to calling it the Hornet's Nest.
Yeah.
They should have called it the Hornet's Nest. We're going to call it the Hornet's Nest from here on in.
Okay, you get to sit in the Hornet's Nest.
Yes.
Listen to Kevin and Ralph Pod live. Tickets are only $40, and you can get them at csmod.com/Batman.
Batman. No. Are they getting their comics from us?
No. I learned today they got to deal with DC. They got it all taken care of.
Okay.
Because it's freaking Ralph, dude.
It's Ralph. Okay.
It's freaking Ralph.
Cool.
Speaking of Green Hornet or say Kato, Bruce Lee, it's a really weak transition, but I hold in my hands here a copy of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
Yes, very nice transition.
This was one of your picks, correct?
It was, yeah. Secret Stashley.
You do a top 5 pick, which and you hand those off, and those are on YouTube, presented by Secret Stashley, and Kevin and Jay have jumped into that too.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty
cool.
funny.
And
they're killing bald guys.
Yeah.
Kevin, funny.
No, he said he's running around. This is cool that it's back. You know, I'm a fan of the kung fu genre.
You are?
I believe not this issue, but what's his face is going to make an appearance. Correct? I thought I read Shang-Chi is going to jump in somewhere.
That is Shang-Chi.
Oh, it is Shang-Chi.
Holy crap!
He wasn't wearing the pajamas. That's why I was.
No, he's actually Shang-Chi is a
Shang-Chi.
He's a member of the Avengers now. Bet you didn't know.
No.
And they don't talk about his dad no more.
Does Blackjack Tar come back?
Blackjack Tar does come back.
Really? What about Fa Lo's, his sister, cousin, sister?
I don't know
Fu
about her.
Manchu's,
No, I don't know.
There's no Fu Manchu.
There is no Fu. I said they can't talk about his paw. Can't talk about his paw no more.
Sax Romer will not.
Sax Romer.
Sax Romer says pay the money.
The ghost of Sax Romer says, "Fuck you, pay me."
Yes. So I got halfway through. I didn't see a lot of kung fu. That's
you know what? He's with the
That's all I'm saying.
Oh God.
Is that a valid complaint that maybe
not enough kung fu?
There should be a little more kung fu. That's what I loved about.
He does 2 or 3 kung fu moves. There's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah, a lot of
I did read
a lot of edge
towards
weapons.
the end. But he's got the Sons of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Or Sons of the Serpent. Sons of the Serpent, Sons of the Dragon. Whichever one.
They both sound badass.
They both sound badass, but he's the Sons of Anarchy. No, the Sons of I think it's Sons of the Dragon that are in there, and they're kicking ass and taking names too. So.
I just you read some Shang-Chi, like he's in the bathrobe, in the pajamas.
In the pajamas, he looks like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he's kicking ass, barefoot, and he's constantly talking to himself too, which I thought was.
Yeah,
you see his internal monologue.
Yeah, you do, but you don't hear it. You just see it.
You see the little bubbles. Like
I'm a big fan of the internal monologue, but there's in comics that has gone the way of the editor's note, the thought balloon.
See, I also miss the editor's note.
I love the editor's note. Again, I'm telling you, that's when you had the cohesive universe because you could go. It was like a footnote and Ibid and all that stuff that is again going the way of the dinosaur. So, and we're dinosaurs, Ming. We are.
I don't want to admit that.
You know what? There's one of the best lines in the Avengers movie was, you know what? After everything that's happened in the world, I think we could use a little more old-fashioned.
Good line.
Yeah.
Something I say to myself every day.
I don't mind being old-fashioned.
Now I know you guys
could use a little more.
Now I know you guys know me as the guy who's surrounded by technology.
You are the tech-happy guy.
I am, but I do like the old school as well.
Attaboy.
So can I plug our friends here for a minute?
Let's.
Accelerators, number 6, Mike.
Hell yes.
6 of 6 came out.
My man Ron Porto.
Big congratulations to those guys.
Gavin Smith, Tim Yates, Tommy Mum,
Jeremy Schneider,
Adam Miller, Mike Moscone.
Yes. All those gentlemen.
All the boys from Blue Juice.
Big hands. Big
Blue
hands.
Juice. Woo!
We're talking about a bunch of guys who knew nothing about creating a comic book, and they came up with a masterpiece.
They were inspired by comic book men.
By us. When do we start inspiring people?
Who knows?
We're freaking, yeah. But
I don't know. People are.
Look what's on the back here.
You think that's what's happening down in Myrtle Beach? People are driving into abutments because they see us. Hey, I am moved to drive into an abutment. There you go. I've inspired.
This is the thrilling conclusion. But there are going to be more. Though.
There are because Ron leaves it open, and Ronnie, you're the man.
Look at this freaking dinosaur,
Beautiful.
Man. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
This freaking thing of beauty right here.
It's gorgeous.
Accelerators number 6. Love that. So pick that up from Blue Juice Comics.
Get it fast, or get out of the way.
Yes. I also hold here in my hands A New Beginning.
Yes, this is amazing. I'm not going to. There's no way to talk about this without spoiling it.
Look how
but The Walking Dead 127 is fantastic.
Setting up a whole new.
Is this
going to be more Walking Dead like season 9? Because if there's be season 9, hopefully that also means there'll be a comic book in season 9.
Yeah, or season 8.
All right, you think they're setting up something even better?
You have to. You know what? It's the old Van Helsing line from Dracula. You must wade through bitter waters to get to the sweet. So this is a safe haven for now, but you don't know what's going to happen. And if you know anything about Robert Kirkman, he does not like his characters being happy.
Eyes are getting shot off.
Yep.
Heads are getting
limbs.
Lopped off. Limbs.
Lost, the whole 9 yards.
All that stuff. You know what I liked about this? $2.99 book. I looked up the price. How freaking thick it is, man.
It's huge.
Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing.
And it's nice.
It's like a freaking 100 pages in here. Little value.
Extra added value. So, listen, we have to go.
Oh, Justice League number 1.
Justice League United.
You obviously read that.
Correct? I did, of course. Adam Strange joins the Justice League, and Hawkman faces off against Lobo. I'm not giving much away, but I'm just going to tell you that Hawkman faces off against Lobo.
Versus Lobo.
Yes.
Okay.
The real Lobo.
You
The
hear that?
Lobo from Omega Men _3.
You hear that sound, Mike?
That was my belly.
No, that was the sound of everybody running for the comic book store.
They
Once
should,
you said
because
that.
Hawkman versus Lobo.
Yes.
Two of the most bloodthirsty creatures in the universe facing off against each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So are you all? Yeah, I know you got packed up last night. Are you ready? You ready to go to Myrtle
I'm
Beach?
ready to rock.
You ready to rock and roll? All right, come out and see us if you're nearby Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, please do. We'd love to come and
It'll be fun.
hang out with you.
Me, Mike, and Brian, always a good time. Fresh off Tom Steve Dave number 200 or I don't know if that even exists anymore.
With an asterisk?
With an
I don't know.
That's what Quinn said.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Winner's a winner. Next week we'll be at Comic Palooza in Houston.
True, but we'll try to. Why don't we? But you're not staying out in Myrtle Beach, are you?
I'm not. It's gonna be a hectic week. Like we get back on Monday and we're off on Thursday.
Okay, but why don't we take? We'll pre-record. Why don't we pre-record on Tuesday night?
Let's
How
not
does that sound?
guarantee anything. We
won't guarantee, but we'll try.
Got the Asbury Park Con,
Okay,
which
cool.
is pretty damn funny. If I
All right,
say
cool.
so myself. Comic Palooza. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, go online at comicpalooza.com.
You guys should. Oh man, it's gonna be.
Well, here's the thing.
Myrtle Beach is gonna be great.
Yeah, Comic Palooza is also going to be great.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you go to Comic Palooza, go on their website, buy a ticket. There's a little space for a discount code.
Right.
Type in CBM.
CBM.
You get a discount. Nice. You get a freaking discount. CBM.
CBM.
He's comic book man.
Or I figured that. Or Agents of Zap. Type in Agents of Zap. See what
They
they do.
couldn't
It gives you freebie. You know. Ding, 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 ding.
That'll double your price. You don't want to
Okay.
do that.
No, don't double your price.
Comic Palooza, everybody.
Comic Palooza. Agents of Zap. We should get some stuff going for that.
All right. I can see it now. Freaking
Cool.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
mugs,
I
keychains.
Madeline,
all
no
that stuff.
keychains. Yeah,
Get some more
keychains just for Brian Johnson. I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make one for Brian.
All right. So if you're coming out, we can't wait to meet you.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Cool.
It'll be fun. Get made fun of by Brian.
Yeah, it's
Flash
awesome.
Man. It's a pretty sweet experience. get to experience what I experience on a weekly basis.
On actually an hourly basis sometimes.
On Twitter, yeah, sometimes. Yeah. So all right, thank you for listening, everybody.
Thanks everybody, and there you go.